Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright trilogy. We're gonna start the second game today! Woo! Alrighty, we get to go new game. We get to go Justice for All. Now, actually, since we last played the game, they did a small update on this. If you have the Steam version of the trilogy, they actually gave you a free update. I might as well show it off, actually, real quick. Where you can open a gallery now. You've got the music player, you've got the art book, and a scene creator. I did play around with these. The art book's really nice. It's very beautiful. It's got all the art you can see in the backgrounds and all that. The scene creator is literally what you think it is. You can do it from any of the games. Obviously, I haven't played the first one, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, you pick your character. Let's go with Tits, Mia. Okay. And then you can move her to the co-counsel seat. And you can even green screen the background, which is really cool. So if you want to put something else in the background, you can do that. Or, you know, put her on the witness stand, blue screen it, black screen it, or have the background actually on it. Why am I making a scene in public? Because I'm about to go through law. And then,
Objection!
You can actually even also have your sound bites.
Objection!
And things like that. It's kind of neat. Well, actually, it's really funny you mentioned that cheese hammer, because that's how I made my my promo video, and also how I made my what you're gonna see as the thumbnail for this. I actually used the green screen. It was pretty good. And if you just hit E, you can hide the UI. So you can put whoever you want here and get a good, clean picture of them. The one downside is you have to pick a character. You can't just have the background. But oh well. It's the way it is. So yeah. But let's go back to the title screen. Because I just wanted to show that off, because that's a new feature. 10 bits from Squirrelmon Trish says, explosive diarrhea is always intense, but intense diarrhea is not always explosive. Yeah, I believe you. Anyway, justice for all. Let's get back to screaming at law. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Let's play it! Oh my god, I'm so friggin' excited! Ah! Oh, we're suddenly in hell! How to get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Oh shit! Mega Judge! What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Nani? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Holy fuck! Ah! Well, that was an amazing beginning. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. You have what for your cell phone ringtone? Yeah, we're in hell. What a nightmare. Ow, thank you! And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Ah, looks like they hung up. Well, you didn't answer the phone, genius! Ah, good. I finally found it. Ah! Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Someone hit me over the head! Few minutes later. You are standing right... Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold on. All right, we're already into it. We're already into it. We were on that sofa. Someone snuck up, hit us on the head with a fire extinguisher, and the guards were doing what? I don't know. God damn it. What was it? 1 minute! 1 minute into the game and I've already got like, oh god, I love this game so much. It's so good. Ow, my head, it's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Good morning? Who turned Kazooie into a woman? It begins. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sorta hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! Not guilty? What does that mean? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Oh god, the anime eyes! Actually, give me 1 second, I just realized I should probably actually be over here. It makes more sense. There we go. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir! I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever! What is this girl babbling on about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Every task. Here goes. So, this might sound bad, but... Who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, I think you have the wrong person. Who am I? Am I drawing a blank? Wow. The trial will begin shortly. Man, am I right? Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Huh? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I'd say I'd prove her not guilty. Oh, I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. God damn. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream! Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be able to wake up from? Oh my god, this is so good. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Rabble, 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 rabble. Court, it's the judge! Here comes the judge! Here comes the judge! Everybody knows that here comes the judge! Here comes the judge! Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No! What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't! Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, see, Your Honor, my memory is kinda... The court will not hear the defense's excuses, or evidence, or anything. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Oh, actually, I have. Yeah, it's Swift for Sweeper. Swift needs to bring us justice. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defense is the defense is accused of killing his lover. Oh no! Edgeworth! Fuck. Oh no, it starts. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Pig on pig violence, y'all. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we were lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Miss Payne, please call your first witness. Oh my god! I love it! I picked the right voice for this guy. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. How am I still a rookie? It's been like 3 years. God. Okay. Who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe. Dick! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Dick! Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I think I got the accent. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know... You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. Oh, yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters. Expose Park. Oh, where you go to expose yourself, huh? The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. What? Did they actually manage to look at it and put a thing up his butt? The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. That's actually a good thing. Yeah, a lot of times you can estimate the time of death based on if the client was wearing a watch and if it stops. Not always, but if you can tell there's been some kind of impact to it, absolutely, it can be used as part of the tool. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it in evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. The victim fell from the walking path above. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, This just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Why am I talking like this? Court record? Yep, info about the evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What is it again? Tab. All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was a piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? I will check the court record. It's probably his glasses. All right, well, it's all important badge. It shows I'm a defense attorney. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. What is phone? Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses found underneath the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. The victim fell from the walking path. Well, okay. Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. Good boy. Have a cookie. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day, I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Your Honor. I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this so-called evidence. Squint. Witness testimony! Oh, I can't wait. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Really? Really? He did it with a broken neck! Shut up! Fucking game. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece, he has amazing cursive for having fallen to his death with a broken neck. With this piece of evidence and glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. God, I love this game. It's so bad. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Fuck. Same, Forg, same. Welcome home, Sasquatch. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. I love how he also had the ability to lift his arm. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepted an evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. A photo of the area around the victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? I love how, okay, because maybe you hadn't played the first game, right? They've got to explain the mechanics to you somehow, so they made someone hit him over the head. Can't wait to see what happens in the third game. Sid, I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witness's face. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter! Either way, it's bad for us, sir! That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies! Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yeah, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. What, you think someone goes over and whacks Steven George over the head every time he plays a video game? That's pretty funny. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Decisive evidence! Okay, that's good. We have an actual UI for the bits over here. Press. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses up in your side in this and are also the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Not like there's a convenient blunt object with a grudge in his house to hit him on the head. You go, cheese hammer. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. I mean, that is the thing. You've got to definitively prove that those were glasses. Glasses aren't just one of a kind, really. You usually have to link them with DNA evidence, right? Like a hair that's attached to it, or fingerprint, or DNA from where the ears are, you know? The prescription isn't, no, I mean, someone could theoretically have the same prescription, right? The thing would be, you have to have definitive proof. Anything less than that is circumstantial evidence, right? If it's, you know, the same type she wears in a photo, that's still circumstantial. You can't prove it's hers. But if her fingerprint's on it, yes, that's substantial evidence. You have to link it specifically to them using something that can only be theirs. DNA or fingerprints. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Press. Now, you're sure he was pushed, and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with this testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Okay. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Picture! Look at this graph! It's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Don't me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that you mentioned it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Really? You are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir! What? You always look so cool when you present evidence! Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The Great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful. Oh, people's profiles. Okay. Ooh. That's new. Okay. So profile. It's spelled wrong!
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. What? Oh, what? Yeah, I can do profiling. Okay. Didn't I do that? Okay, I thought it was that. It's actually this.
Objection!
Fucked up. That's what I thought I was doing. I saw the name in the other guy's profile, but... What is it? Am I remembering? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent! What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I had no idea either, sir. I'm just happy to be here. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, well, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. She's been working under you, you fucking asshole. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection!
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. Are we sure about that? This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yeah, Your Honor. You absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Oh, yes, big fan. A really big of. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Hi, Grisellium. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yeah, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dumbass. Okay. Hold it. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. It's going great, fellow cult member. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Yeah, if only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Excuse me? You need to fucking tell me about that? It sounded like we were gonna talk about marriage. Yeah, I yelled at it in the first minute of the game. It was great. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. I got a Steam thing. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Okay, Santa. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. Someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. What about oceloting the witness? I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Yeah, definitely red-handing the witness. Something you had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago. Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. One glove! Just one? Just one? A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Because she was gonna slap him and challenge him to a duel. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh! Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, From the OJ collection? Oh, that's bad! Sasquatch! Wow. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? I cancel my husband, I wish. But he feeds me. She ordered it, it was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yeah, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course it's relevant! Oh yeah, I got this badge. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant! Wait a minute, let me scroll, wow! That glove is the key to this whole case! Yes, bluffing to the max! Now this is Miss Wright I know! I'm still having your back, sir! I was wondering how long it'd take, this is great! Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. Yeah, he loves to press people. To the bed. Yeah, as if I used to do this squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Oh, very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And... Hi, Boop. Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. It's bananas. Shut up. That's bananas. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the court record. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Hold the fuck up. Okay, I recall correctly, you're supposed to have your glove on your non-dominant hand. How could he have written that thing in the sand with his right hand if he's left-handed? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow, and that's why he had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? Yeah, you can be ambidextrous, but... And I mean, I am too. I actually, whenever I play hockey, when I'm in goal, I do catch with my right hand. But I can't write with my left. I can't write with my left hand. But for the most part, you are supposed to have the glove on your non-dominant hand. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little bit more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Okay, witness does. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. We first looked into the handwriting, so I'm gonna go through all of these things, even though I think it's the one with the right hand mentioned. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in the sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch. Well, the name was written with the victim's right hand, yes. That proves he didn't do it. It's not his dominant hand. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal! Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up anyway. Next, we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he'd been writing in the sand. And the results. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yeah, no, the glove is completely separate. They're saying that he wrote the name with his index finger. Yup, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is, that's the power in scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it! We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Okay, now, before I press this one, I'm gonna look at it. So like, if we look at these things, you know, the Gumshoe, Winston Payne, yeah, the victim. If we go back, like I said, if we look at the glove, if you were to put your hand in it, it's right-handed. I would say in this game, that means that he's left-handed when he's writing. So I'm gonna press. Listen, this victim was only one conclusion. That name was different from the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think it would have gone through this much trouble to get in the present? Present? What about it? I think I accidentally, skipped the thing, so let me, press it again. Yeah, I accidentally skipped. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of SADS. Okay. I wanted to make sure I got the words. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna present it.
Objection!
I told you! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's a glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow! And that's about it. Yeah, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? That's another reason why it's special. What would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-handed glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture it was wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ugh. Gumshoe, I believe in the power of science. Also, Gumshoe, science can't tell us all the answers. Welcome to America. Object. Overruled. Miss Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Rabble, 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 rabble. Order, order! Burger and fries. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. I wouldn't say it's not possible, but it's improbable. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you've proven her to be innocent. No! Oh, right, you did it, Mr. Wright! Oh, feels like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by a judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? I love this game. And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? What the heck? Okay, somebody Star Wolf. Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. Oh, I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let the guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. The court is adjourned for recess. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. And that's actually well, that's a great place for me to actually take a break, guys. We're gonna put a pause on the recording here. Go grab a snack, get something to eat, go stretch. We will be back in a few short minutes with more Justice for All. Welcome back, everybody. let's continue. Oh, boo, ankle problems, go away. Stop bothering Canuck. All right. Hi, guys. Anyone else get hit on the head while I was gone? Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Please don't kick me in the balls. Come on, lower your head in a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. I was joking. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. Clinger. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess I'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you! It's my most prized possession! Oh my god, she's got the fucking star eyes. I've got star eyes too! Look at me! I'm an anime character! Ah! You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I'm gonna call me on my cell phone. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yeah, can you think of anything that would be helpful to me know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me, this might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. The cell phone! All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. She's got a blue badger shirt. It's amazing. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? It's me. Is that the phone in my pocket? Or am I just happy to see myself? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ow! The timing! I'm sorry. Dead quiet out of nowhere. Bonk. Someone screaming, ah, you were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. The small, medium, and large is back. Who in the heck is this? Yes, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... Well, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Name list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about this, you being old later, Nick. Hey, Dishnet! How do you feel about being old? Wish you luck! I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this, I can't. Come on, Nick, better get a move on. Yeah. Old. Old. Old! September 8th, 11:54 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Rabble, 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 rabble. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution kills his next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Talking awake. That's a fancy goddamn drifter! Please state your name for the court, witness. Oh, sorry. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student would be too legit, but just given and settled would be evil as death. Everything about life is the utmost highest top grade quality to stand. I'm merely looking at a perfect automobile use for it. I have a break of sex, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
Jesus. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him? Oh ho ho. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university! First rates. Only need apply. Glasses? You aren't wearing glasses. That's enough! Your name, witness! Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your powers of influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. Your people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. No, you see, he's a traveler. He's a freeman on the land. He's traveling. hate that that's real. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
So you said it again, taking a walk. You know you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Don't stick your dick in a Wellington. I agree.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana! That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, do you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? That's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
Me, Maggie?
Yeah, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies! Okay, but before I do, I just want to take a look at the stuff I have. Okay. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Birthday present. Right, okay.
Hold it!
So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think we're very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Amazing. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m.
Hold it!
How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Shrug. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. This arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? Press harder. Press forward! Answer the question! How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain this so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. That's 7 o'clock, bitch. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. Let me ask me. It's also a real first-class person to live by nor is it chained by time and to wear a watch? What a ridiculous notion. He's inflated that constraint. Jesus Christ. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. Sun's going down. Sun's getting real low. In any case. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes.
Hold it!
And how do you know he was a police officer? Shrug. You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation you held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle probably screwed out officer's ability, tied his hands on cheap quality shoes, and I suppose it was also because he's wearing an officer's uniform? Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out yet. No one knows. Ow! Thank you! Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Shrug. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. I decalcified mine. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yeah, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Okay. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Oh, fuck, hang on. Back. Press. So you're sure you were not mistaken? Badger, badger, mushroom, mushroom, please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. Shrug. And what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Hmm. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. Remember how I said they look like bananas? It's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick! He's gotta be lying about the bananas! Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. IRL Mario Kart. Ooh, banana! Mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he said he did. Which means we can somehow show he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who the hell she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Yep. Yes, I knew it. Let's present this bunch of banana.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say that earlier? He needs glasses. Oh, he needs glasses! I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what was the meaning of this?
Isn't that a baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't that look delicious? Care for a bite? Oh, I love his snark. That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. He's an idiot. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? What you asking all about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake your love for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept You're too used to your worldview and other new possibilities. Sure, in the end we find out that it's in fact a glove of bananas. However, when viewed from afar, I do think there's room enough for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. I don't have autoplay on. He actually speaks that fast. You're both 2200. Oh no! I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime, were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You were an unrelenting evil man. You know, like those people who reject Jonah aren't put to death. She was brave and courageous, something to become horrible, unrighteous people. Why she didn't do anything wrong, she was still gruesomely burned at the... Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same what it was witness. He tried to strangle himself. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit. No! I got crap vision. I can barely see a foot in front of me before it goes blurry. Shut up. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Because we execute literally everybody. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Oh yeah, you had eye surgery, I forgot. Hope that's gone well for you. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yep, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. This girl is the murderer! I'm glad it has circled. That's great. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination!
Hold it!
She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Shrug. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Damn! Anyway, she ran away the instant she saw you. How could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Okay.
Hold it!
Immediately, as in immediately! I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? I love, he's so snarky this time, I love it. Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. I mean, the thing is, like, so, like, if he saw it happen, and it only took them 10 minutes to get there, he's mistaken. The clock is also wrong. Like, if we check this, you see, this is actually 7. This isn't 6. It's 7 o'clock. So I'm guessing this is when the police actually got there, right? Okay. I'm gonna do a bit more. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why? You just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have had a lot of free time in their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. That is pretty fast for these cops. So what you're saying, there were police on the scene by 7? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in the area that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in this testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. Well, damn, woman, I'm busy! Okay. ran away as soon as I was there. After that, I immediately called police to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. So, the thing is, he immediately called the police station. It must have been 6:45. If he died at 6:28, what happened in the 10 minutes? Right? So, I think what I'll do is I'll present the autopsy report. 6:28.
Objection!
Got him! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you'd called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
Objection!
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington, explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Telephone? I mean,
I can't even remember how that fucking song goes. Spit it out!
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. Yeah, the Lady Gaga song. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard that all geniuses have a string crooked too? Somebody actually also my own crooked. I'm not thinking simple plain people like you can understand.
Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. You lost a cell phone? Nick, it's cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor. Thank you. It's been a long time since I heard that song. Miss Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Shrug. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. They swapped. Oh, well, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Take that!
It's very simple. This is my evidence that backs up my claim. Oh, huh? It's obtuse and meaningless. I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think you wouldn't need to look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence? What was that piece of evidence again? All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Hang on. Fuck, there's one right there. I'm like, do the phone. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic at looking at it, something's wrong with you.
Ow!
It's a phone booth. Which is also a very good movie if you've never seen it.
That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps.
Mr. Wellington, why'd you not use the phone booth right in front of you? Casually strangling myself. Sausage, ham and cheese.
One is reporting crime a little late proof for the defense.
Objection!
And the witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yeah, that is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill her for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. What if he wasn't looking for his cell phone? Maybe he was looking for something else. Was he... Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court?
Nope, head empty.
Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yeah, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, save. You will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Take that!
Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that! You almost give me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where'd you find?
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
Oh snap, girlfriend.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Order! 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 Wendy's!
Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't get to confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. But he didn't realize they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Yeah, this happens all the time, dude. Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. That was the sound I just made. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? Or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. The judge definitely has amnesia. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. I can't remember how the song goes. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. Deep six. No 6-7s! Get out! This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! 86!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. When Alan needs solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm no criminal.
They're right in front of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
Yeah, but we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie? That's a good point. The witness didn't even know Ms. Bird before the trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? Well, when you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How'd you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Miss Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Thanks, Annabelle. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Amazing. Order! 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 Dog!
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive!
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason.
Oh, it happens.
Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Miss Wright? Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Con artist. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? It's outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who ready to have brilliant artists mercy on children's theater. They just want the genius working to I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. When creating Susie, Toby also played Ace Attorney for the first time in May. Oh, okay. That's for Deltarune, I believe. That's pretty cool. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much! Oh, die mad about it. That does quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain
I got you now. That police officer! Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor! This is unjustified badgering a witness!
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please let me get out this content of the phone call!
Hello? Oh, thank you. I was searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at a crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
And he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Now, I remember that you can use profiles. He was in his cop uniform, I think.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prance? Dustin Prance had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking waffles?
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education!
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, evidence! Evidence!
Ugh, that guy's really creeping me out.
All you've been waiting around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. You say that phone is really mine. Where's your proof? Your evidence.
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What?
Give Mr. Payne the actually.
It feels good to see you squirm!
You seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Not knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! Oh, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me! Oh, how the turntables! A cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be him. Fingerprints? I got it! We should check it for fingerprints. Fingerprints?
I don't think so.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see?
Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where'd you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Nani? Oh my god, now I remember! Beep. No. Looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally found it. Whack. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. This phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you can't prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where'd they go wrong? I know what it is. Let me get to it. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. That will be all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection!
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defendant is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Pretty. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client, and for you. Jesus. You fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time, baby. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. My card!
Take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court record. It's written in a fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, I need to find something real quick. Hang on. Where is it? Here you go. Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god. It even has a watermark. You're welcome. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor. There is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card? The card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? The court's in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Oh my god, I love how her phone matches her outfit. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're gonna call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone? What's a stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, you can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh, he dead! He fucking dead! He killed himself! So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
And Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Oh my god! That is all. This court is adjourned. Now I remember where the yay came from. Enemy eyes!
I knew that a real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Justin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
Yeah, it's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it?
I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
Jesus Christ!
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster,
and that's why she's a cop, everyone!
Never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
Woof.
My life has been nothing but a string of disasters.
That's, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean? She related to Murphy?
I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. We talked about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Justin's gone because of me.
That's not true!
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
For 2? You got a custom-made glove for covering a night shift? Jesus! Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault! Dustin's death, your head being all messed up! I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Alone. On an island. The next time I meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet!
I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. Amazing. Horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! And at that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person? I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her and her sister's boobs. For example, Earth to Nick! What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. Oh, the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back to my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, the end. Hey! Got an achievement. A brand new episode has been added. And that's great timing for another break, guys. Seems like we've actually got this on lock now in between breaks. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere because we'll be starting the second episode right afterwards. See you in a bit. And we're back. Save our game. There we go. Probably could also just do it on number 1, but whatever. Next story. That was no accident. A car! I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Oh shit. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? Oh fuck, what? I finally get to see you again and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. Oh no. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Heavy! June 16th, 3:30 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Yep, so this is actually a few months before our current case, I guess. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. I'm angry at that weather girl on TV. I think your little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chit-chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Yikes! Did they all have rabies? This is a Scrubs episode. Oh, you're the doctorate. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Yeah, that episode is so fucking depressing. Do not play How to Save a Life. I will actually start crying. That episode was so heavy. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car to the accordion model. Oh, damn. Where did I go wrong? Oh, no! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, you bad people! Bad people! I will turn this car around, so help me God! That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. You can't because the car is on fire. Fucking watch me. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. For me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? Scrubs is coming back again? How do I feel about that? I don't like that. No, shouldn't come back. No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I work under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What, you don't like the Scrubs understudy group? I actually kind of like them. Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She is the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm gonna have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums at large. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition. The condition is you, Mr. Wright! She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? This is awkward. Yeah, it is a spinoff, yeah. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. New scene? June 19th, Karain Village. Oh, hi! A big rock, a telephone booth, and a sign. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Tiny baby! Hello? Why hello there? Why is this child staring at me? What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Oh, someone else is coming this way. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. Made it sound like you made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Hey! All right, let's examine. Been a long time since we got to examine. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Reach for the sky! Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. Looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Something like that. An old bus stop. It says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Cheesehammer, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Dr. Jan Etor. I'm sure they'll be very pleased. It's an old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in well with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Ah, that's important to know. Dr. Rotinage is evil. Why would you want to give him a sub? The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. I seem to be overwhelmed by its presence. Oh, bugger, I clicked off type green. Oh no! Anyway, nothing happened. Sorry about that. Absolutely nothing happened. You don't need to worry about it. Shit. Oh my god. VHS Canuck, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Kita Loves us. I appreciate that. You're very generous. Kita, enjoy your emotes and your subscription. And your ad-free viewing. This has gone to hell. Rustic thatched roof houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Oh, man. Yeah, my apologies. I'll catch the next one. Oh, a meditation room. Okay, let's talk to her. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium at large, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Shut up, jeez. It's unfortunate because the way I have my screens arranged, I have to be able to see chat, but I have a full window. So it's hard for me to separate. Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? Well, I'm glad I could be here first. That wasn't my intelligence network anyway. The tabloids. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, man? Yep. Karain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were, too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly. Pearl Fae. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means she also yep, she's a medium large too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt? Yeah, Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. All right. Good luck, Maya. Thanks. He is very suspicious looking. It's that hair. At least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's go to the meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again! It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. It was like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid matter. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Miss Wright, I have a copy for you too. A guide map added to the court record. A diagram of Fae Manor. Who the fuck? What rich asshole just has a fucking tourist map of their house laying around? Damn! A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a rush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Let the days go by. This message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber is the place where spirits and people meet. Same as it ever was! I guess some get lost. The iron in this door is tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. I suppose that's true. This door leads out to a winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Alright, anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit's been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. How? A signed confession. Yeah, confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. He's a wackadoo, isn't he? Don't let it get interrupted when you're calling out to the gods. That's true, I have had that experience. So, how'd you hear about Maya Fae? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Crane School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master. The Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Who would you care to meet her? Oh. Hey! Did you know I'm an attorney? Look, here's my attorney's badge. You trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon compared to Laura's. I'm practically a saint. Yeah, well, I don't exactly have any patients right now, but and listen good, I'm not the one to make the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. Okay. A partial map. Okay, meditation room, which is where we are. That's the outside room and the channeling chamber. Got it. Okay. Move. Okay, well, let's go to the channeling chamber then. Woo! Thank you for getting what I was putting down, Kita. Oh god, this place is gonna fucking burn down. It's gonna burn down. You watch. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles? Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan the Fae? Witch! She's a witch! She's a witch! She's a witch. This is as far as I can go to the edge of the screen without clogging off my camera. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most of me coming, I'm afraid. Huh? I want to know what's written on her shirt, and I can't read Japanese. Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it. That was it, not from Mystic Maya, and that was it, not from Mystic Maya and her assistants. You would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. Why did I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression? The past is a past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading, too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurarin. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. I mean, there are certain people who are. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I bet that will come in importance at some point. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Okay, and we can slide. Doing the cha-cha slide. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock with handles. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spiritual one. Yep. Okay. Just checking, just to see if there's anything else that's interesting. There is not. Okay. Mine. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya. It is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family. What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school. So how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Karain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Yeah, basically I'm assuming that if they're channeling, the spirit comes out, and if they're not careful, they could possess somebody, and then you've got a demon possession! Oh, that's what the lock is for. And that's why it's iron. I learned so much from Supernatural! Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl. She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Yeah, she sure is. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? Oh, what a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows none of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to, anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Cool. Okay. I guess we'll go to the Winding Way, because we haven't been on it yet. Brokinger! Fey Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Huh. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Okay, dude, we get it. You like incinerators. Jesus. And it's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Anything about the roof? Nope? Okay. Side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Pig! Oh, it's a bear! It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Karain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So this means it's easier to spot bears here? For them to spot you? This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Cool. And there's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. I told you they're witches! Morgan the Fae? Shut up. Okay. Alright, well I can't do that, so let's go back to the winding way. Hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. Huh. Sure, I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Hadn't seen you in what, a year? You are... You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! A lot of her, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Alright, if you say so. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Oh, hell no, I ain't got no afro. Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yeah, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go! This is gonna end badly. What about the personality? Oh yeah, I'm angry all the time. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny! Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Why does it look like glue on the cup? I don't know. It's a style of clay firing. I actually have an example that was made by somebody locally. That's bisexual colors. I'll see if I can take a picture of it. I'm pretty sure it has something like that. But it's just like a kind of a style of clay. I couldn't tell you what it actually is. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. You know me. Okay. You know me. Sorry. Wow, she shot Lot up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. That's more what to do. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow-bellied chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key. That key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. Really no other way. All right, stand aside. I'm gonna break the door down. Wait, please. That's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Oh, stand back.
Stand back.
Dr. Gray! Uh-oh. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lord, at a time like this! Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. Well, anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Oh, hell yeah, good old-fashioned possession. And not the kind that you smoke. Man, that fork is loud today. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on the way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. I'm also vocal about the law. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. And I think maybe we should leave it at that. We'll wait for the police to come. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure getting back in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I am so excited that we're going to be doing this for a little while. I'm going to be adding this to my playlist, so if you haven't bookmarked it already, go to youtube.com, wahbella. You'll find me there, and I'll be adding the VOD edited to that playlist. So thank you again. We will see you next time for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Bye!